Alright, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Total War Saga, Thrones of Britannia. And we're playing as the West Seaxe. Last time we left off, we defeated some rebels. We focused on developing Wiltshire here. We sent Alfred to occupy a village somewhere. This village here. And gather up some new forces, as did his lord, I can't remember his name, was it Aelfwald, on the south coast, simply because we know that we're due some raids from this direction. Yes, Aelfwald. So that was really it. We appeased some dissenting governors by, making priests become pretty much spokesmen for our cause. And yeah, that's about it. We have got a mission to destroy the East Engles, and the East Engles are pushing their luck. They keep depositing an army in my territory here, which Alfred is none too pleased about. And rightfully so. So we're gonna have a look. Is there anything else we can recruit? There is not. I could recruit these guys, but I'm not too keen on long axemen, if I'm honest. I prefer something that can handle themselves defensively as well. As I'd rather they be able to defend themselves better than punch a hole in the enemy, because honestly, long axemen, absolute joy when the enemy has them and you have some archers, because you can rip them to shreds. And swordsmen are better because they can take on axemen. They're good against axemen. They're fantastic against spears. They can hold their own for a time against cavalry. And because my guys have armoured and shields, archers aren't much of a problem. These axemen, again, they're better defensively. They do have shields. They're not as strong as these guys. They don't punch such a big hole. But they are not good as defensively as my swordsmen. Anyway, back to the game. So yeah, that's what Alfred's up to. He's recruiting some forces, and he's decreed to expand and develop the province of region of Wiltshire. We'll call it region. County, that's what it is. The county of Wiltshire is his pet project. He has vowed to see it flourish in these times of darkness and chaos. And we need the food. So anyway, let's end the turn and see what happens. I think next turn diplomacy is going to ensue, because we haven't actually touched that yet. But all I can do diplomacy wise is create friendships with other people. And I need to be careful with my vassals, because it's very likely that at some point they're going to, or at least one or two of them are going to rebel and just break away from our little alliance that we've got going on. That's something else that I forgot. In the east there is a raiding army that is approaching, and it looks like they're going to approach Kent. The Weissing, I think they are, the faction is called. Not sure, can't remember. But they're approaching Kent, and we feel that the Kent army can handle it for now. If they can't, I may send Aelfwald over to help reoccupy. See, they've got an army of 14 and an under 5-star general. I haven't seen these raiders yet. They're somewhere out here. They're in the sea. But yeah, I think Kent should be able to handle itself handily. Well, in the meantime, Alfred is going to look for some more to join his personal army. Are there anyone ready? We have some Seaxe warriors. We'll go for that. I'm not sure how effective these are, because a Seaxe is more a longer dagger than it is a sword. It's like a short sword. It's, if I'm right in remembering this, it's for skinning game, not battle. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what I think it's for. So we have no option for cavalry. Well, we do have a unit of archers we can recruit. That'll take us up to our maximum. No, I could have 5 archers, I suppose. But eventually I want to get rid of these Seaxe warriors because they're not great. I want to replace all my swordsmen for these. More important, well, actually, any of these two. It's more importantly, future reference, we get mailed swordsmen. I can't remember what they're called. They're wearing chainmail anyway, and let's just say they are better, far better. So there's not much we can really do. We can't afford to do any development this turn. We've done a little bit of recruitment. Our army in the south under Lord Aelfwald is just chilling, just gathering the soldiers slowly but surely. In fact, I'm going to rename the army. Army of Lord Aelfwald. What is how you spell it? Aelfwald. Let's have a look. Oh, nearly. It's Aelfwald. Like that. Oh no, not RD. LD. LD. Army of Lord Aelfwald. Yeah, we're going to name the King's Army as well.
My warriors, steadfast and true.
Army of King Alfred the Great. Ah, we can't fit the whole title in. I'll just leave it as Army of King Alfred. Assuming that is how you spell Alfred, isn't it? Yep, Alfred. So far, not much action's going to go on. It's so tempting just to attack Guthrum and his men here.
Can't be done.
They're just sitting there waiting. So tempted.
The men have trained for this.
I'd rather have a more full army though, if I'm honest. Oh, I want to kill him. Guthrum is Alfred's rival. I think Alfred's showing some great restraint at this point in time. So I think I'm going to do some diplomacy off camera and I'll come back and yeah, I'll be back. Because all I'm doing is making friendships with English, Welsh and Celtic factions. That's all I'm going to be doing. So it won't be long. Right, so I've done all the diplomacy. There's quite a lot of factions that were friends with us. A lot of the Welsh ones did not want to be friends with us. That's understandable. Quite a few of the Irish ones did, however. There we go, we can see all our declaration of friendships here. One nice list. Got Mercia here as well, so they're now tied closer. Powys as well, that was surprising there for Welsh. Like I said, there's a couple of Welsh factions we managed to make friends with, but most of them was like, no, don't trust you. Which I guess in their eyes, we are still invaders ourselves. So anyway, let's end the turn. Ah, there you go. Guthrum has retreated back to his own realm, towards the city of London. And I've started to get a sweat on in this room. So in this whatever, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do recordings for, because this room just gets so hot. Like unnecessarily hot. The Villeborg have gone. They have been eliminated. Our warfare, the economy is stabilising. Your people are content. That's good news. So there's not much we can really do construction wise. And soon there won't be much we can do recruitment wise. But we can have a look. Let's see. Nope. And nope. So nothing we can recruit. This turn's quite a slow one. Alfred needs to gather his forces though. Come on, Alfred, gather your forces, man. He's only got an army of 12. We need more. We can only afford 3 more units, really, though. I think basically once Aelfwald's purpose is complete, we're going to break his army down and let Alfred take over some of the capacity that this guy had. But for now, he has a job to do, because he's watching out for raiders to the south. Militia's doing fine, there's nothing we can do there. And far to the east, let's see how the Kentish are doing. They've got an army of 15 now, 15 stack, that's good. I'm not seeing these invaders though. These raiders, where are they? No, I'm not seeing any invaders. Which is good news, I suppose. Kent has been spared the wrath of the raiders.
Half those days are numbered.
Yeah, that's really very limited that we can actually do. Oh, that's what we need. Can you hear that rain? That's what we need right now. IRL. Ooh, he's got an army of 13 now. That's intimidating. So his army has grown a little bit out of the blue. But never mind. Would have been dishonourable to take advantage of a man stranded. Ah, faction encountered. Yeah, where are they? Oh, they've gone way far north. Okay, they're not a problem for us then. Who are they going against? They're attacking the Viking brothers in East Engle. That's nice. That's very, very nice. So they're wasting a no threat to us right now. They've gone north instead. Actually, let's see how big was their fleet. Ooh, 13. Yeah, they're a 13 stack. Good. I'll happily allow that. In fact, if they start attacking the East Engle, we can use that to our advantage. I may not take advantage of the king being out with a small army, but I will take advantage of the king being distracted by issues to his north. But those wasting better find their way on shore and with territory soon, because winter is coming. It's so warm. I do like the music in this game. It's either relaxing or tense. Okay, so the Desmuna has been annihilated. I believe that's the Irish faction to the very south of Ireland. Any swordsmen? Any swordsmen to recruit? No. Any archers? No. Any horsemen? No. Only axemen and... No, well, not even axemen or spearmen. We are not replenishing any of these forces at all. That's a bit of a surprise. Oops, my bad. The roll of the die is not with us this time. I think it's because we need to start upgrading these buildings to get our chances of replenishment higher. Because every turn there's a percentage chance that a unit will replenish. The more common that unit, the higher the chance. But we're not having any at the moment. So what is it, October? Yep, next month is the first month of winter, I believe. How is it? I don't think it is actually. I think winter in this is December, January, February. Summer's in March. Spring starts in March. So nothing to really do once again. This is turning into a bit of a slow crawling start.
We are the coming power.
Have they moved away from London is the question. They have none. They have indeed. But winter is close. I don't know if attacking London is worth it now, especially with my force being so unready. No, well, I think we're going to have to wait until after winter. We need the replenishment. We need our forces to be up to snuff, and right now they're bedraggled. Yeah, let's just end the turn. Get on with that. Oh my, they've got an army of 18 now. Ooh, they're growing, they're expanding quick. Their forces soon outmatch mine. But we're not at war yet. I have time to develop and grow, and I hope that the Weissing do some serious damage to them in the north. I mean, eventually I want them to take the Weissing out, but I want them to spend a lot of their manpower fighting them off. That would be an ideal situation. But as it is, looks like they're not going to pose much of a threat to the East Engles. Okay. Yet another turn passes. Let's have a look if we can recruit any. We can! Hooray! A bit of recruitment at last. Anything else? Archers? No? Horsemen? No. So that's 2 units. This is with 1 we can recruit now. We've got a few too many of these. I'd prefer more of our elite swordsmen, or our better swordsmen. They're not quite elite yet, but hooray, 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 we can start working towards making them into our elite swordsmen now. We finally unlock the right to research melee units. So this first one will, unlocks royal fanes. A simpleton can wield a sword or an axe, but battle aptitude takes devotion to a chosen weapon. Recruiting dedicated swordsmen or axemen will also encourage others to specialise and make themselves available. So unlocks recruitment of royal fanes in 3 turns. So it's not long. These research paths really are quite short. Excuse me, my bad. I'm happy now. That will help significantly. We have the manpower. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I totally forgot what. I was going to check on Wiltshire. Wiltshire. We can now upgrade this building here into a Tithe barn. What does this give us? Our public order is lowered by 1. It gives us +4 supplies, +20 food production, +1 siege holdout time, double for city ports. Nice. +20% farm income. So we will build that. So we want the farms to produce more money for us, basically. That's what we are trying to do. So let's end the turn. Now we've got stuff going on, and winter is upon us. Soon campaign season will begin, but it's the choice of shall we go on a campaign against the East Engle when we know they ain't matches right now. Our first target would definitely be London. It's 1 turn away, and well, we'd have to besiege it obviously. Hoping the East Engle will get more distracted by what's going on in their northern territories than us waiting in the south. They must feel the paranoia though. They must know we're plotting, waiting. Otherwise, thinking what they're doing. Are they moving away from them? The faction destroyed the Halmaker. They're gone. I do apologise. I know I'm gross, but hay fever is pretty disgusting. Who's levelled up? Aelfwald has levelled up. What to give him? He's a 5-star commander, that's not bad. He's only got a single zeal, his loyalty's fine, his influence is pretty dire though. If we give him a rank 2 bard, will that increase his zeal again? It will not. Will this increase his command again? It also will not. So, quartermaster I suppose. Let's get him be able to move a bit further and keep up those supplies. Bam! There you go, sir. You and your army enjoy. Meanwhile, the king. King Alfred the Great. We can get another Seaxe warrior. These are the royal fanes though. I could wait until we can recruit a royal fane. How much food have we got? Actually, that said, our food will be going up next turn. So we'll get a Seaxe warrior. There we go. We've got to also watch our limit. We're 19 out of 21 so far. But I don't think these Seaxe warriors count. I didn't check horsemen actually. Oh, we can. Yes, we will get another horseman. Which means we're going to go over. I'm going to combine you and you. We're going to merge you. There you go. Yep, there we go. Nice. So we've got another unit of Seaxe warriors that are nearly fully trained. And we've got a new unit of cav. Hooray! He's all round. But our income is pretty shoddy right now. So economic development is an issue. It is something we're going to have to focus a bit more on. I don't want to high in taxes because I think my subject's loyalty is wavering as it is. Let's have a look, see how the raiders are doing. Where are they? I don't know where they are, if I'm completely honest. I'd like to know how they were doing, but I can't seem to see them. I know they're out at sea somewhere, but that's about it. Never mind. So we look at our territory's income. I think it's still quite low, actually, all things considered. Wiltshire, sorry, whatever I can call it, Wysing, Wiltshire. Wiltshire is still quite low on our current economic list. But never mind. Soon 2 farms will be operational once more. So let's end the turn. The next question is to focus on industry or trade next. So bloody warm. Faction has been destroyed at the Steinberg. Another faction has been destroyed at Osrage. Viking duplicity. It seems the Viking pirates, who now call themselves kings, are indeed learning other ways to get what they want. Beside the axe and the sword, Aelfwald has taken control of once independent Berga. Without blood being shed. Its accounts, if accounts are true, no doubt underhand payments and the threat of serious violence were involved. So the Aelfwald have occupied Berga, and the people are now servants to the Vikings. That's sad news. Our income has gone up, which is good news, and we can now look towards recruiting new units for Alfred. I'm going to wait until the Royal Fane's research has been done. But looking like our army is nicely growing. There's plenty of men coming in. Let's have a look. Oh, there's one of these guys ready to recruit though. Eric. We'll go for it. We'll recruit this guy. Because we've got 20 food extra income anyway, so we can get another unit soon. So So let's end the turn, and I think that's our Royal Fane should be ready to recruit then. And then I think in the summer we should be near ready for our campaign against the East Engle. We've got our cavalry in tow, we've got our archers ready, a small division of spearmen, and all our fighting infantry ready for the front lines.
My hard work pays off.
Rightful inheritance. Oh, hello. Okay. The King of Mercia is dead, and with his passing we should inherit the throne. However, Mercia has been suspiciously quiet, and they still remain independent from us. This is unacceptable. We must press the issue with them. So demand the throne. Mercia should be ours. We have to push the issue. This could cause problems if they refuse. Okay. Go on, we'll push the issue. Strengthen our own hand. Have Mercia under our belt. Under our belt? Okay. So this could cause an issue. We may have to go fighting in Mercia. Royal Fanes, come, join my army. In the meantime, with such little food, I'm worried about taking London actually with such little food. Let's go here. If we research this, what does this do? A tactically drilled force will always be better than will always be better at inflicting casualties than a disorganised one. Putting our swordsmen and axemen through their paces will improve strategies for damage output on the battlefield. So this gives us +6 melee skill for swords and axe infantry. All armies. So let's go for do that. Nice. Nice indeed. So we're slowly improving our armed forces, bit at a time. Who's leveled up? We've got our General Alfred. Hey. He's leveled up. We could give him another level in command. That'll take him to... Yep, 8, we'll do that. That'll be a rank 8 general. We've got our Governor of Baldric. He is fairly loyal. His influence is really influential. We want this guy on our side, but we'll give him a scribe as he's loyal for now. Scribe will increase his power to govern. And then Loafsten has leveled up, our governor. He is very loyal. His influence is quite high as well. But we want a better governor, so we're going to give him this. We're just giving him +1 to governance and plus 10% to local province income, I think. That's what that is. And yes, indeed, it was income. Haha. So we've now kind of counteracted the fact that we just recruited some more units by increasing the amount of money our provinces make. So we're going to end the turn, and we will soon be in campaign season. Like I said, my major worry now is the fact that we're not producing enough food to support another city. It is a big issue. I'm expecting an event to pop up before we go campaign against East Engle anyway, and I'd rather it did, because then I can start disbanding units from Aelfwald's army in order to deal with our food shortage. I mean, I'll keep his troops as long as I possibly can, but if we run out of food, we need the farmers back on the fields, basically. War declared. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. The Kernu has declared war against us. They're looking for independence. Okay. Viking raids, the Nordmen. Ah, this is the raid I was worried about. God damn it. Scouts have reported. Okay. Looks like one of us is gonna. Alfred may have to deal with the raids. Aelfwald may have to deal with the rebellion. Or vice versa. I think Aelfwald will go through the rebellion and Alfred will head south. Okay. And raise the Fungalia, but they don't come anywhere near us. Okay, so we have a bit of an issue. To our far southwest, the Kernu, or Cornwall, have rebelled against our rightful rule. Which means I'm going to have to go and teach them a bit of a lesson. And we have raiders coming in from the southern oceans. Wow, that was loud and obnoxious, child. Now, their army is 13 stack. What was ours? Ours is a 14 stack, but I fear that their army might be better. So I think I am going to indeed ask Alfred, with his more elite army set to deal with axemen. They're going to head south, and Aelfwald is going to head west. On the upside, Seaxe may be able to help us out. They have a 20 stack. Jesus, they're good. So I can hope that this 20 stack will get involved. You're gonna go all the way to Kernu. Where are they? They're in the very, very edge of this map. Looking for Tintagel. Where is Tintagel? There is Tintagel, the very famous city. Oh, reputed to be the home of King Arthur. Off you go, my friends. You are to convince... not convince. Well, yeah, you are to convince them to end their petty rebellion and bend the knee to King Alfred of Wessex. Meanwhile, King Alfred is going to head to the southern town of Portchester. Oh. It's going to be a while before he actually gets there, I'm afraid, and he's not replenishing the amount of soldiers I'd like before he gets there. So we're in a bit of a bind. But never mind. Not round. Well, we're going to wait to see what this fleet does. Hopefully they'll go to Seaxe, who will deal with them promptly, and hopefully I don't end up at war with East Engle anytime soon. This looks like the Norsemen must have got and the Kernu must have got the message about it being campaign season now. I like these end-to-end sequences because my graphics card fan slows down, my graphics card cools a bit. So Seaxe has a lot of armies. The rest are small, but they have one big one. Looks like they was prepared for this. Like I said, it's hit and miss whether they go for Seaxe or for myself. I can hope they go for Seaxe, to be honest. Alfred's army is not quite ready for a battle just yet.
Let's become allies.
Who's this? Defensive pact with... I don't know who you are. You're an island. I don't think so. I wouldn't be able to defend you over there. I'm afraid not.
I did what I could.
I know you did what you could. Well, alas, you're too far away from me to actually practically help you. That could be seen as a little bit racist. Oh, shit. The Witan army options. You call the Witan together to discuss the state of your army. The nobles who make up the Witan have a wide range of experience and include former military commanders as well as administrators used to managing coffers with limited resources. It is important to decide on future priorities of your fighting force, so we can reduce spending. That doesn't sound like a very good idea at all, especially at this current time. Inspirational speech, that won't cost us a thing, that's nice. We can go for better boots so they can march better, or push them hard. We'll go for an inspirational speech. With the benefits of words from a leader, the benefit, wise and wise and heartfelt. Oh my god, I can't read today. Wise and heartfelt words from a leader can be worth more than gold. Though men who are inspired to give more may expect more in return.
I have reached a new rank.
Very good for you, sir. So the Northmen have... Where are they? Oh, this is the mayor, isn't it? Yeah. They are hit and miss to where they're going to strike. I don't know. They could strike either or of my villages, or they could go for Seaxe. I think they're going to go for me because it's completely undefended. But Alfred is not far away. He's not. In fact... Oh no, I thought he could reach the city, he could garrison, but he can't. Next turn we can. Soon. I'm going to open this. So Wiglaf has leveled up. His loyalty is stable, I would say. So let's give him a scribe to improve income. Aelfwald, you know what you have to do. You have to head to Kernu. Although, that said, you're very, very close to these villages. You could garrison them before Alfred gets here. Deter an attack. I think that might be the way, you know. They only have 11. We do have 2 armies that are bigger than theirs. So I think you're going to return... Yeah. You're going to return to this village. Alfred, you're going to deal with Kernu. I know it's a trek out the way, but rebellions cannot be tolerated by the king. The king should be seen to act against them. Oh, they've got quite a substantial force as well, actually. I don't know what to do. Are they in... I can't find Tintagel. Are they just safe of Tintagel? Or are they in Tintagel? They're just safe of it. Either way. we'll head towards Tintagel. As we get closer though, we'll want to attack the army first. And the good thing about these situations is I'm saving a bit of money because I'm not spending it. And our infantry will be improved in the next turn. Smashing. So warm. Hello. Who's attacking who? Butterberg is attacking my allies. Who? I can't. Oh. Butterbog is attacking Seaxe? Okay. I'm afraid, Butterbog, you've bitten off more than you can chew, I'm afraid. I think you're pretty screwed. Why they've declared war against Seaxe, I have no idea. I'm not entirely sure where they are. I can imagine they're further upland, further north. Oh, good grief, it's so warm. Ah, here come the Norsemen.
I've reached a new rank.
War declared between Gleeswig and Seaxe. Okay. Vassalize or eliminate Gleeswig. I'm not sure where they are. The people of Gleeswig have decided to rebel against us. They have declared independence and broken free of rule. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where they are. I think they are also to the southwest. No matter. Looks like the invaders have they landed. Now I want them to land because naval combat with the combat mod I'm using doesn't work. It's a feature that they're going to work on soon, but right now it is what we call kaput. So I might just march them quickly to this village. Stop them from taking that one. Oh, have we been raided already? Looks like this village was actually raided already. So let's repair that. We have a lack of food, but that's obvious because one of our food producers was raided. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, ladies and gents, and we're back. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to end soon because my wife is on her way home and she's bringing a chippy tea. Oh yes. Anyway, so we're going to look at this next piece of research. Widespread knowledge of advanced training techniques for sword fighting and axe combat has forged soldiers of sufficient skill, sending out word of need of these learned warriors, ready them for the call to arms. This gives us the replacement of third axemen, who replace the coral axemen, and we get the Earl's Thanes, which replace Thanes. Oosh. That's a good tech to have. Let's do that. So we've blocked them from any further access to our territory there. So they must have raided that little port village. Anyway, let's see who's leveled up. Aelfwald, I don't know how you say that name. He's leveled up. He is a fairly competent governor. He's not massively loyal, but he's not thinking of separation. So let's do that. We'll give him the scribe. And here as well, we've got Alfred, who is a competent governor, fairly loyal, fairly influential. So we want him to have a scribe also. He's governor, yes, he's governor. Oh, my chair's sinking already. Oh, there we go. Good grief. So this turn, I'm afraid we are going to lose some soldiers to attrition, simply because our territory has been raided. So where are the glistening? I think they are also this way, aren't they? If I'm remembering rightly. Is this them? That is not them. However, there is rebellious territory here. Oh, yeah, that's Tintagel. Oh my god, they've got a stack of 18 now. Holy crap. So where's this other rebellion then? I don't even know. Is it these guys? It's not these guys. They have a stack of 15. They're going to attack them. They're in for some trouble. It looks like they're actually fighting the Kearney. Ah, looks like they may have taken a bit of territory from there. Maybe they are to the northwest. Okay, we'll just carry on heading towards Tintagel. I got an 18 stack. Hopefully Alfred's army is not hit by attrition. This bloody chair's sinking again. Ah, Jesus. It's a really good chair. I don't want to get rid of it. But it's sinking. And we're going to end this turn. And we're hopefully going to get a chance to fight some of our enemies. Now, the Kearney's armies are actually relatively weak. A lot of their units are not replenished. But they are rebellions. We shall have to deal with them. They landed. They have landed. Okay, and they're fairly weak actually.
No.
Okay, they've got a lot of sword units actually. Oh shit. Got a couple of good sword units, a couple of fairly good axe units, javelins, I imagine archers and cavalry. So yeah, they're a fairly competent army, but our army is fully ready for combat. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll initiate this battle. I won't fight it now though. Got things to do. So I'm going to save it here. And when we come back, we will fight this battle. I'll do recording of it, obviously. And yeah, join me again next time for some more Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. And I'll see you then.